When I would take my kids out fishing on the weekend, some of the kids in our little neighborhood, I remember them saying like, "Oh, I wish somebody would take me fishing." So I thought, I remember being that same kid without a dad to help them or fishing poles to do it with. So we started inviting a couple kids out fishing with us, and we called it the Real Anglers Kids Fishing Day. And we would give the kids, my kids would be my first volunteers, and my friends' kids, and started kind of, just friends and family trying to help me out with this idea. And we would give the kids a camera. We called it the Guppy camera. We would film, let them film it, and then we would stick those little pieces that we got out of what they filmed into the actual segment that we were filming for the TV show. And I was trying to get some sponsors to help me with the TV show for advertising. I was an exterminator at the time and a student at Oxnard College for the film program to make this film, Real English Fishing Show. I wanted an educational TV show that would get more average Joes and Janes out fishing, while also highlighting and showcasing California's backdrop and the Channel Islands and where we live at, kind of like a PBS Reading Rainbow kind of a style. Those always been my favorite shows when I was growing up. And we're at the Latino Business Expo, and I was trying to get sponsors to run little short commercials when we were on Channel 3. That was our first television premiere, was on Channel 3 KEYT. It was like Santa Barbara, San Luis Obispo, and Ventura counties, KEYT. So left the Latino Expo, and I called Adam Casillas and was like, "Hey, you think any of those businesses would help me, raise some fun, like help support this kid fishing program I'm trying to run?" So he said, "Why don't you start a nonprofit, and where they could write it off as a tax write off." So we formed a nonprofit, me and a couple friends of mine, and you need board members and bylaws and articles of incorporation and stuff like that to start a nonprofit. So we did it, and we called it Reel Guppies. We used that term guppy from the Guppy camera, and that's how we came up with the term Reel Guppy Outdoors. So Reel Anglers Fishing Show host and producer and founder, and then started Reel Guppy Outdoors as a nonprofit about 9 years ago, an actual 501c3, so that we can get write-offs